Ready. Are you gonna attack me?
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to. Yep, I see the problem. His nav mod got dislodged. Must have taken a tumble. Just gotta give it a good push and wait for the click. There we go. Jeremy's good as new. Well, by Spacer's Choice standards anyhow. His name's Jeremy, by the way.
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
On account I fixed him. And he's Jeremy on account of his helmet. It's like... Hebs to Shirley. Be more careful.
Oh, that was a waste. I mean, since I did it, let's see where it heads. I don't remember what stealing do if you just steal. Sort of like getting caught that matters in this game. Good and bad level, the more you steal, the worse you are, kind of thing. Collector's letter. I just got the letter today. Corporate ordered me to relocate to the Edgewater Cannery, effective immediately. It's a shame. I was really looking forward to running my own gift shop at the community center. Selling rare memorabilia, but scripture tells us that all things happen for a reason. Work fortifies the spirit and all. As for my book collection, I can't bear to part with it. Don't want those books moldering in some contraband locker, so I stashed them all away in a cove over by the river. I know what killed these guys.
Here they come! We made it!
Guessing this is just a different way in. He's a chunky snake. Look at this fat guy. Chunky.
I always wanted to poke around in here.
Oh, this is still the thermal plant. Damn. Let's keep moving this way. Ooh, that's a beast.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble. I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along. Armed strangers wandering into my camp for one. Some of my camp wandering out for another. Got anything? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. A lady named Zoe went missing some nights. It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might. Can't imagine where she's gone.
Unless marauders got to her, then parts of her could be in a lot. Okay, I got. Unless they got to her. Right.
Appreciate it. Honest. Over in Hot Out. I'll tell you what. Vexed me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I check her little ways ago. She was always obsessed. Could be. Dangers aplenty out there. No. Marauder gang just moved into the district's little ways east. Well enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If any... She was lazy and...
You hungry? We got candied ribs, candied flank, candied... Something I can... You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty... Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions. Zoe was always obsessed with this serial.
As two questions?
A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics. Shame she up and vanished when she did. The other day, I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. Can't say I recall Zoe ever...
I think I remember this. I think she went to
except
try
for her
and
habit of
change
writing
the
things down on
marauders.
scrap. She called it journaling. Fresh off the list.
Alright. I haven't even looked at what any of this stuff does. I haven't gotten used to using it or anything like that. Not really losing out on anything. Sound right. Got to say, boy. Nothing. You ain't got nothing for sale. Zoe's journal, page 22. Well, today's the day, Zoe. Today's the day you take your destiny into your own hands. I've been listening to Grace talk about the Marauder threat. Bands of wild, free-spirited bandits living in camps out in the hills, warming themselves by the light of barrel fires. Probably mounted the heads of their enemies on spikes as a warning to folk like me, living a life of comfort and ease, free of any rules. That's not how it works. I bet they could take the whole region if they were organized. I've been tucking away some of Adelaide's food. You're dumb. And I've got some spare cans of salt tuna. Should last me a couple weeks if I ration. Got some adrenatime too. Everybody loves adrenatime, even marauders, right? I got odds those marauders will let me throw in with them if I dangle a couple of strings of adrenatime before their eyes. This is going to be great. Look out, Terra 2. Bandit Queen Zoe's origin story has just begun. I'm going to have a whole gang of marauders at my beck and call. Maybe I can even score some Rizzos. We're talking about when she left. Chicken. We can talk to the chicken. I mean, why not? What else am I doing?
Okay, keep him quiet.
DNL makes the best gear for your friends and family. Companion perks. Your companion has leveled up and can be granted a new perk. Go to the companion page in your ledger and select the perk button to see the available perks. Hold A. Time dilation location hits. You have unlocked location hit effects for tactical time dilation. Hitting enemies in different locations during TDD maims or cripples those body parts. Try different locations to see different effects. Hits to the chest produce different effects when using different weapons. Hold A to continue. About the my health. Increase the amount of threats the companion generates when attacking, making them more likely to attack this companion. Increase the amount of threats the companion generates when enemies attack, making them less likely. Bonus support engineering. Increase your engineering skill when Pavarda, whatever, is in your party. I think this is probably the best one to go with, so that's the one we will go with.
You're fast.
Excuse me. If I remember correctly, these guys are hard as fuck. I just don't know if I'm ready to take these guys on yet.
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
A lot of doors in this place. Apparently there was a landmine there. Sure, why not? Shit. Shit. Gotta learn how to make those or something. Need lots and lots of them.
Wow, you crossed them all off like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways. What, you mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies? I could not possibly be less interested in them. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has... No. I insist. I may have bartered them a few boxes. I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the... Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me, they love... I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back. Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? I doubt that. Nope. me he's got a cop. I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose.
Could fast travel there. Or I could go fight these behemoths. See how that goes for me. Wonder if I shoot one of them, they all instinctively know where I am. Oh, right. Now I'm closer.
Okay, phone quiet.
Let's not fuck with those guys right now.
What is it? We didn't always get along, but I'm... Zoe joined up with the band of marauders. Zoe, you pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble. Let me know if I can do something for you.
One of what's broken? Before I talk to you, I talk to you.
Zoe says she fought her way out of a marauder camp with her own...
She shouldn't be lying to you. That's not nice. One, lead stagger. Kind of damage though. Not me any of that crap. I will be right back. Here's an ad.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear? I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old...
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of... No, dear. The garden belongs to us all. Life... The soil around the Vale went sour years ago. The secret recipe is a little bit of elbow grease, a dash of love. A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. So, like the spores of the puffball cast on the wind. It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject. Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans? Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do. You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off... You know that's true, don't you, Miss Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
I'm all right. I ain't so fragile.
That was unkind of me. I'm sorry, dear.
Fragile or not, yeah, it's a fucked up thing to do.
It's not much of a living. Every single person in that town has sold themselves to Spacer's Choice. All anyone ever does is toil over a cannery. They give their lives. Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives. You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing up. I trust you. Anything else I... That's not strange at all, dear. Few of us truly know where we are. But we must remember that This is the old botanical lab in Emerald Vale, on Terra 2. By the look, are you not feeling well? That sounds like fever talk, all right. Where did you say? I could do without the mockery. Is that a new settlement of... Oh, you're... Now I'm convinced you're delirious. You ought to try some of my purgative tea. Maybe I do. I don't know yet. Growing up, I heard my folks talking about the hope. Always believed it was just a story we told ourselves to keep our spirits up. Listen, don't you worry about what I think. That's not important. Worry about what the board thinks of you going around talking about lost ships from decades past. You carry on about coming here from another world, and people will talk. Talk leads to questions. Ask enough questions, and the board comes answer. No, but the board may have reason to fear you. I'm listening. I am getting old, you know. These two lamps of mine are not as bright as they once were. Or I might have seen you for what you are. Remains to be seen. Might be the woman that saves the veil. Might be Reed's personal gun hand. People around here lack the strength to effect change. Or they have the strength, but not the will. You seem to have both. A little prattling never hurt anyone, dear. You might even catch a little sense, if you listen close enough. I can't stop you from conducting your business down at the plant. I just want you to know that if you take our power away, you will have brought an end to our way of life. Not under Reed's watch. He and I would come to blows within a day, and he would never tolerate my tending to a garden. This is my home. It will be my home even if Reed cuts our power. Simple as that. If you think Reed does anything in good faith, then you are asking to be lied to. That's because Reed was my boss. I was the cannery's one and only flavor specialist, you see. Remember that limited run of white chocolate salt tuna? That was all me.
That sounds disgusting.
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear. A fish rots from the head down. I do not blame the town. I blame the leader.
Another day at the cannery.
Any progress on that? Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... What the fuck is this? It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! Well, yes. But I assure you, it was... I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backward... Bakono, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the philosophy. Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, but most of the philosophist perversion of Bakono's thoughts. The story of my life. Most laypeople are not aware of this, but I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. And that's how I ended up assigned prison duty, where I was fool enough to let an inmate bend my... But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator. You have a ship. Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer... I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passive... Oh, I'm fair... Well, understanding computers is, though I admit I took it further than most. And I was quite the 32nd back. Of course, I'm a vicar who is dedicated to his calling. But instead, I ended up... Fantastic.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here...
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad... I shall see you on the ship, Captain.
Where are we headed? That's on account of... It's hard to miss what you never knew. She was another division of the Spacer's Choice family. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time... It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy... You mean about them? I know, but Vicar says the real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bit. The machine Vicar sees is one that ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's... Fixing the universe is a job for somebody... There was a kind of a thing... Not intentionally. I've always been good with my hands, right? So I saw a lock on the machine and thought, oh, so I did my thing. And next thing I know, there's a couple hundred bottles of Zero G. It's not funny. Right about then, a bunch of loaders came rolling in the gate, and Mr. Thompson was up on the porch making a speech about how everyone would have to volunteer a third shift to get it all canned. Anyhow, you ever seen an autoloader run over a bottle of exploded? Oh, I was just shy of working age, so Dad had to pay all the damages. I can laugh about it now, but I just about puked up my guts in terror in the moment.
I should probably call it here. But guess I'm not going to. Combat dialogue abilities. You've unlocked dialogue combat skill. When attacking the correct type of target, they are automatically debilitated. Why did my brain not process that word? Auntie Cleo knows. Friends make everything better. Companion abilities. You can command your companions to use their special abilities on the enemy you are targeting. Left is 1, right is 2. All day to continue. Alright. Mark that down.
control room should be ahead somewhere and a touch to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
This
I go that way. Where we came in. 10 minutes to go that way. Unexpected. Performing an area sweep. Damage sustained.
We made it!
Self-diagnostics complete. Navigation systems operational. Combat systems operational. It's not the best choice. It's the spacer's choice. All systems fully operational. Return journey successfully completed. Spacer's Choice would like to thank you for complying with your duties. Hostile actions towards Spacer's Choice mechanics are contrary in compliance with Spacer's Choice policy. All affirmative.
Where it came from, right? What? Oh. I guess I was supposed to do that. That's where she came from. Where I'm looking for is this way.
Phantom!
Jeremy? Jeremy.
No, just leave me alone! Get away! No, just leave me alone! Get away! You're not real! You're not real! Get away! You can talk? The Phantom's... See, Higgins? This is why you must always... Of course. Do excuse me. I experienced brief flashes of mania during... Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely... Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna critic, Aetherwave personality, chairman of the... I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer. I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom. Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise... You know, you remind me of myself back when I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their... Yes, that's exactly it. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change... Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to... The tail. Definitely start with the tail. If you're... Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to... Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire... I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when... Braised. Boiled. Charred. Mechanicals lost their bolt. You mean, why did the mechanicals go on a murderous rampage? I was on cleaning duty at the time.
It sounds like Jeremy's up there fighting by himself. Aw, Jeremy. That's sad. Welcome to the Crux 2000 Workbench. Workbench. The workbench allows you to repair, upgrade, and modify your weapons and armor, keeping you combat ready and tip-top shape at all times. On each screen, first select the weapon or armor item that you want to work on, then choose what you want to do to it, repair it, break it down for parts, modify it with a mod, or tinker to upgrade it. Hold A to continue. Alrighty. No. I don't think we will put one on there. Is this what I'm wearing? I'm running around with 4 armor and I've been destroying actually good armor. Jesus Christ, I'm dumb. I don't. Thought I already went past his. Not getting the experience for killing him, but my job a little bit easier.
Process search.
Incoming! We do this, there's no going back. Excuse me, ma'am. Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do? I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
Neither do the people that don't live there.
Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred? That sure sounds
Do you not
like Mr.
recognize
Thompson.
the hatred of
He was standing
you have
here,
to
I imagine
pay
he'd
us
remind us of how we're all
for a
one big,
person's grave
happy
because you
Spacer's
found
Choice
their
family.
dead body?
In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way.
How is that fair?
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I just...
Force these people
I felt like
to
I
come
had to
back
say
to this city? Why isn't it Edgewater accepts going to the new place?
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
So, I haven't decided. It's kind of out of my hands to a certain extent if my broadcast will be going or not. I got to get my lady up in a few minutes. If she gets up, then I'll obviously be ending my broadcast to hang out with my lady for a while before bed. But she might also delay getting up. I might be able to continue playing, so I'm going to go ahead and do the sign off now. Thank everyone for tuning in. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast. If you did, throw me a like and follow. Best way to know when I am broadcasting is to follow and have notifications turned on, because I don't really have a set schedule of broadcasting. Just broadcasts when I can. You can follow broadcasts on YouTube along with other content I create, such as going live on YouTube game clips, story builds, unboxing videos, reads, comic book reviews. Just things I enjoy creating and putting out there. I'd appreciate it if you go and check out my other pages and content. If you enjoy those, things like follows over there as well. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch are all the same. Powerful Swagger, spelled the same way. And then TikTok's PWFLSWGR. Again, I want to thank everyone for tuning in. I truly appreciate it. Hope everybody has a wonderful day. Remember, try to be kind out there.
Can't stop thinking of Edgewater, Captain. I'm glad the deserters are gonna be...
Is this not how I turn this fucking thing off? Can I not turn it off? It just has to run. I'll not be back.
Don't make me report you to Mr. Thompson.
What are we supposed to do now?
Exercise patience and contemplate the scriptures. Oh, it's you. As a Spacer Choice Constable, I am, even during times of know how to carry yourself in a cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just one per marauder, please. I'll just talk. As luck. His likeness decorates many a wanted post. Got my hands full of
We have fingers. Well, let me get on any of these racks. Yeah. That's done. I'll go this way. What the hell?
Got it. Inside voices.
Saving it there because it's 9:13. I'm supposed to get her up at 9:15. So. There's no, yeah. You're a bad lookout. Wish I had, like, explosives. Alright, it's 9:15. Again, I want to thank everyone for tuning in. I truly appreciate it. I hope everybody has a wonderful night. And remember, try to be kind out there.